There we go. All right, now I'm in. There we go. Hoping that everybody can hear me now. There we go. Good evening, Bruce. Appreciate you watching here. I said, what you got to do is click out of that, go to my channel, and you'll see it. It's up. Click out of that. Go to my channel. Sorry, we have a little technical difficulty because there's things I'm going to be putting up on the screen here this evening. I am using Streamyard, and so we're just going through a little technical difficulty. I just had my wife tell people, click out, go to my channel to find my actual live. So hopefully people will be able to transition over here, and we'll be good. So apologize. Time is really limited these days, and so running a little bit behind on things, and so we finally made it though. But Bruce, appreciate you watching. I know there was a couple other people over there, and so what I'm here to talk to about tonight is about Make-A-Wish and Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic in specifically, and that is, you know, I've actually helped with 4 different families getting a camper. Here we go. Hello, Steve. Appreciate you watching here. And sorry about the mix-up there with the regular and coming over to this one here. So anyway, so with the Mid-Atlantic Make-A-Wish Foundation, they're doing good evening, Endless RVing. Appreciate you guys showing up here. They've done a great job as far as helping families with wishes. And you know, now the RV industry, I just recently did 2 families, and prior to that, it was 2 years ago that I had a family, and then it was a year prior to that I had a family. So I think that because of the way things are going, and with the nature of these children that are typically very sick or getting better from being sick, I think that the RV is going to be a much better fit for these children, for their wishes and so forth. And I think it's a great way for them, from a family standpoint. And I was talking to the families this time when they picked up their campers. I'm going to show you some pictures of them as well. I'm going to try and get this thing working. Again, I'm new at this. I'm trying to use the StreamYard thing, and I only have 1 computer, so I hope that I do it right. But anyway, I was telling the families that the benefit of the camper versus something else, you know, like let's say a Disney trip or a Disney cruise or something along those lines. This is going to be something that the family is going to be able to do more than just one time. So it's not a one and done. And on top of that, it really truly is going to create memories that are going to last a lifetime. And hopefully these children do get better and go on to live a long and meaningful life. So anyway, let me just kind of show you a couple of the pictures that we had. I'm going to try to open them here and see if I can get them to come into the stream here. So, Maureen, is that in the stream by chance? Okay, well, I'm going to try over here. Is that in the stream? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this. I thought that once I brought the picture up on the screen, it was going to go ahead and be on there. Let's see here. I guess I'm not doing it right here. So anyway, I had the pictures up. I was showing them. Oh, there we go. Share screen. Maybe that's what I need to do. Share screen. Oh, that's 2 monitors. No, I can't do that. All right, never mind. But I'm just trying to figure out how I can go ahead and show these pictures. Now, I do have a link, and I'm going to have to end up transferring the information over here from where I put up for my live stream. I'm going to actually have a link directly to the Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic for fundraising. So for any of you that would like to donate. Now, in my, I tried to go ahead and raise some money for Make-A-Wish. It was a little cumbersome. You know, I tried to use it for PayPal. Wasn't very effective, but that's okay. We collected some money. Again, I'm going to try to figure out this screen here. If somebody can maybe if somebody would like to go ahead and post a message in here of what I'm doing wrong, that would be helpful. I wouldn't mind a little bit of help here. But what we have is I collected $380. $260, or sorry, $280 were from the PayPal, and then I had a customer of mine actually stop by the house and donate $100. So we have a total of $380. I'm going to be going ahead and increase that. I'm going to be taking a check actually down to the Mid-Atlantic Make-A-Wish Foundation personally next Tuesday. Finally going to have a little bit of chance to do that. I appreciate that, Endless Summer. Endless RVing. Appreciate that. And I'm going to be going ahead and presenting them with a check of $500. So to help them move forward with trying to change families' lives. Let me tell you a little bit about the children that we had here. And I know the one has a Facebook page. I'm not sure about the other one, but the one does have a Facebook page, and it's called Babe Lincoln on Facebook. And the mother did a really nice little video clip of the day that they were picking up the camper. And little Lincoln, he's a little 3-year-old boy. He was 18 months old when he was diagnosed with some cancer. And you can read all about that on that page. He's doing much, much better. I mean, he has his wits about him. He was so tickled pink to get this camper and being able to go on out there and camp. So they actually camped in it overnight. They weren't ready to go out to a campground yet because of everything, because the fact that the pop-up they had didn't have bathrooms, and the campground they wanted to go to, the public bathrooms weren't open, so they were unable to do that. So they just camped out in the yard, and he had a blast. So that was a really good thing, but he's doing well. The second family that we had come in, they came in, that was last Friday for the first one. That was Lincoln. And on Tuesday, I had the second family come in. There's Trey. Now, Trey is a little bit older, and he's been going through, his chemo, or his last treatment is going to be June 1st. So that's going to be Monday. And then he's, at that point, knock on wood, he's going to be back at it. I mean, he looked great compared to the picture that they had. And again, I'm going to try and put this up here. Like I say, if somebody knows how I could do that, that would be great. I'd appreciate some assistance. I'd like to share these things with you. Let me see. I also have the little chart. I'll say, Maureen, is that up by chance? Let me see something here. Let me see. Away from the screen. There, am I back? I see. Okay, so I'm here. Again, I apologize. I'm trying to. Okay. And now is it back? Yeah, Gio. Okay. So, yes, people, I'm fine. Good evening, Patrick and Patty. Trying to figure the Streamyard stuff out. Guess I probably should have played with it a little bit before, but I was trying to figure out how I could bring other things that are on my screen or on my computer into it, so you can actually see pictures of the family, see what the RV that they received, also see pictures of the children, and also wanted to share with you the chart from PayPal, which I'm actually going to be heading down again to Make-A-Wish Foundation, Mid-Atlantic, down in Gaithersburg or Bethesda, somewhere down that area, to bring them some money. But I do appreciate everybody joining me here this evening. As I said, I will have, when I get this video done, I'm going to go ahead and be transferring this and transfer the information down below this video when I'm done. Hit the share screen. Okay, let's try that. Now, let's see what happens here. Oh, there we go. Okay, appreciate that. I was afraid I was going to hit something wrong there. So now I'm going to try and bring up a picture here to see, so that we can see here. So this was, oh, and let me see something. Let me get share. Cancel that. All right, so is it up there now?
Meant to be being said. Look at the 3 tab options and use the one that looks like what you're wanting.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so let's try this thing here. Applications. Your entire. Okay, I got you. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to do that one. So share audio. Okay, so that's that. All right, so I have a picture of up here now. Let me see. Oh, I see what's happening here. There we go. Something's wrong. There we go. Now let's see what happens here. Try and do this again. Yeah, I remember that happening like that. And okay, now let's bring up a picture. Are you able to see the picture of Lincoln now? Can everybody see that? Yeah. So there's Lincoln. And that was Lincoln actually, and she did a little video of him. That's the morning he was going to get their camper. So that's what Lincoln, he was really keen on going to get it. And I'll tell you, he was excited. Let me show you a picture of the family. Hoping I pull up the right picture here. So here's a picture of the family. Are you able to see that, Maureen? What's that? I see you. Oh, you do? Okay. I know what I did. Never mind. I know what I did. We're going to get it right here. We're going to get it right here. I know what I did here. Now I'm going to bring up the picture. And this was the family the day that they picked up their camper. Is that one showing, Maureen? That one's not showing? All right, something happened. Oh, it was. Oh, all right. It was. Okay, hold on. So I pulled it down. I guess I got to wait for the, unfortunately, the delay. So this was the family. Okay, it went away. It's going to come back up here momentarily. So back up again. So this is the family with Lincoln. So in their pop-up they picked up, I'll tell you, it was a miserable day. It was raining. So we had to bring them inside of our detail bay to actually do the walkthrough. But they were excited. We had to get hitch work done on 2 different vehicles. And it was a little long day. But again, the weather cleared up after they left. And as I said, they were able to have a wonderful weekend. So that was the first family. Now let me bring up the second family. This was Trey. Once I get a moment here, Maureen, we good? This is Trey of what he looked like back a couple of years ago when he was going through his treatments and how he looked today. And actually, that was about what he looked like when he came to pick it up. Very, very happy kid. They were tickled pink. And let me show you what camper they got. They were so excited. They're going to actually get out and go do some camping. And there's the family with their new camper. So hoping that you're able to see that. That was a rather large camper for them. And I tell you what, Make-A-Wish really did step up in getting them these campers. Normally they have a certain budget they try to stay within. They basically doubled the budget for this family. And that was the reason why I wanted to go ahead and step up and try and do something with them and try to help them out. Now I'm going to bring up for you, just to give you an idea. And are you able to see that? Oops, I'm going to make it big. This is what I received from PayPal. And then, of course, I had customers, my Garrett and Amy, they were so helpful. They actually drove over to my house and dropped off $100. And so I am going to be donating this $380 plus I'm going to throw another 120 and round that up to $500 for them. And I'm going to continue to give to this charity on a monthly basis. And this is something new that I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to click that off there. What I'm going to be doing every month for this Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic is I'm going to be donating a percentage of my commission, my net commission every month to Make-A-Wish. I am so happy to be able to help these families when they come in. And, it just melts my heart when these kids come in. These children, when Trey came in, he's the oldest one that has actually come in. Most of the other children that I've had the joy of meeting were younger children coming through very serious, diagnoses and treatments. And I'll tell you, this is something that I enjoy doing. It really does bring you back down to earth, and you realize that, maybe life isn't as bad as you think it is when you look at what these families have gone through. So if you find it in your heart that you're able to go ahead and donate a little something to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, like I say, I'll have that link down below here. I wish I knew how to put it in, but I'll put it down below, and we'll go ahead and make sure that we go ahead and fundraise a little bit for them. And I'm going to do this on a continual basis. Just remind people that this link is going to be down below all my videos. And for anybody that is capable or able to donate any little amount would be greatly appreciated. I know the families would definitely appreciate it. And I'll keep you guys posted as to the families. And as I hear more when they're out camping and so forth, I'll be able to share pictures and so forth of them out camping. So I do appreciate you all showing up here. I just want to run through everybody that's here because I know I've been ignoring the chat here. I know Bruce was in here first here, and I apologize about the dilemma because I know I was setting it up on the live. I got to figure out this StreamYard stuff and figure out how that stuff works and hope I get it down right. Steve Feldman, appreciate you coming in. Maureen Chamberlain, wherever you are, I appreciate you showing up here. Endless RVing from New Jersey, appreciate that. By the way, I lived in Barrington and Hackensack, New Jersey, way back in the day. She travels with Delaney. Hope everything's going well. I know you had a great time camping over the last weekend. Meant to being RVing, appreciate you showing up here. Do appreciate that. Bob from Blue Wave, thank you, sir, for showing up. And by the way, I don't know who it was that explained to me how to go ahead and share that. I appreciate you doing that. I'm new at this stuff, and I'm a little bit challenged. And by the way, did I miss something somewhere? I think I might have missed something somewhere. I guess once I scroll down here, the Art of RVing, again, appreciate they're all the way from Texas. Wonder how Gus is doing this evening. Hope he's staying out of that hot weather down there. Papa Drew, appreciate you showing up here. And I think that's it. Let's see. So let's see. Did anybody have any questions here this evening? And I appreciate. Oh, there it is. I went rolled right past it. Steve, I appreciate you sending me that super chat. That's what I was looking for. I said I saw something come through, and I was like, where the heck did that thing go? Appreciate that, Steve. I missed that, and I do appreciate that super chat. And I'll tell you, the community on YouTube is such a nice community. And I appreciate everything that everybody does for each other, and look forward to meeting many of you down the road. And what's that? Yes, Endless RVing had to go. Oh, she works in Hackensack. How about that? Yeah, that was just a few years ago that I was there, right? You can tell I'm only about 29 right now. But appreciate that, Papa Drew. This is the hat is something I came up with after we were down to Dominican, and I got a sunburn. Even though I have a full head of hair, I got a sunburn on my head. And so I went and found a fedora, found one that I liked, and it was basically this color. And then I just started adding pins to it. So I have some military pins, and I also have Maryland pins and RV pins. So it's kind of my, kind of like one of my wardrobe pieces. and it's part of my brand now. I go by the Air Force guy, and this hat is definitely part of me. I got to come up with some other things to promote this. So, do appreciate you all showing up here. Be sure to go on over and check out Endless RVing. And I'll tell you, some of these other channels in here, Blue Wave Odyssey, Meant to Be RVing, Papa Drew's. I mean, I'll tell you, there's a little bit of everything in here. The Art of RVing. People, I'm telling you, this community is phenomenal. Check out the other channels, Travels with Delaney. I mean, there's something for everybody in some of these different channels. You know, some of them might not be for you, but you know what? You might like some of the others. I know I just pop in, check in on things, and it's amazing the amount of people that are out there in this community. So again, I appreciate you showing up here this evening, and looking forward to raising some funds for Make-A-Wish. So thanks again, and I'm going to try to figure this stuff out so we don't have this dilemma next time I broadcast. So what's that? Okay, maybe I will get a hat. What do you think? Oh, I think the fedora would look awesome on top of Gus. You know, I just think that the fact that he's balding, I think that would hide it, you know, because he does have the hair on the sides, and that way there he wouldn't look like he's lost any hair. You know, that way he doesn't look like he has that bald spot on his head. So that might work for you. So anyway, yeah, it was a minor issue, and I do appreciate everybody, and I'll be coming back. So my lives now are on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. I switched to those. I did this for a special because I wanted to cover just Make-A-Wish. So this was just strictly for Make-A-Wish, but my normal lives are going to be Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. And the reason why I did that, Tuesdays are supposedly my day off, and that gives me a little bit of time to prepare and make sure that we're ready. And I'll be coming back at you then. I have a couple other videos I'll be putting out. So look forward to seeing you all in another chat, and out and about as well. Does the mask make you look thinner? Well, I'm gonna need to check on that mask there, Drew. I can't say that I've seen you with your mask. So I'll check it out and let you know. I'll make sure I comment on that. So thanks again, everybody. You all have a great evening. We'll see you again soon.